Hey everybody, how we doing today? Well, we're doing something a little different. You saw how we caught the worms yesterday. Well, we're gonna catch the next big fish in line. One of my most favorites is big giant creek chubs. Hopefully we find a few. I already kind of tested the water earlier and I caught something really neat I'd like to show you. Come here, buddy. Do my best to show you. But this is what's known as a round goby, or a Chinese goby. See, it kind of looked like a perch in color, and according to a couple of my Ukrainian friends, these guys get really big over in Europe, and they actually taste just like a perch, which is kind of cool. Also, one of my other favorite baits, and I get asked for this by a lot of my buddies a lot, is great big shiners. Yeah, look at the size of that shiner. And this is one of the littler ones that I keep. I catch them up into 8 inches. So, we'll be right back. Actually, you know what? Come along with. The creek's flooded today. We've had some seriously heavy rains lately. I hope that got these big chubs moving. Today we're using night crawlers. Just got a little split shot and a chunk of this worm on. I'm using my Mitchell 9-foot crappie rod that I replaced the end on that got broke with a piece of an ugly stick that got broke. So it's Mitchell's ugly cousin. You saw this rod get used to catch a very large, I do mean a very large smallmouth bass in the springtime on this 2-pound test line. And we're here today with it. It helps out in this muddy water. Enough of my commentary. Let's get to the fishing. missed it. That was a good one. It knocked that worm real hard. Oop, that's fish. Oop, we got one. Ha! Not a big one, but we got one. This is a smaller creek chub. Oop, get him to turn the other way for you. There you go. Look how pretty that little guy is. That's a small one. We hope to catch one much bigger than this. Away with you, fish. Thank you. We made a small change too. I don't know if you can tell, but I pulled my split shot up. It's now about a foot off the bottom. So now my split shot's sitting on the bottom and my worm is kind of floating in the surface. Well, kind of doing like this. It's a local creek in my area. It's pardon the traffic if that bothers some people. Not all of us get to go out in the middle of nowhere. Getting a bite. Did we get him? Oh, I got him. Oh, we got a monster crawdad. Oh, stay on. Look at that, everybody. Holy crap. I was hoping I'd find something like this today. Look at the size of that monster crawfish. Oh, look at that don't pinch my hand. Look at the size of that monster crawfish, everybody. That is a monster. That is an absolute monster. And he's blue looking. Look at that big, big crawfish. And that's not me holding him closer to the camera, everybody. That is a monster crawfish. Wow. I thought I had a bite. Look at a really hard shell. Look at that. That is easily a 6-inch crawfish. He is going in the bucket. Big crawfish in the bucket. Oh, that is awesome. That is close to a mini lobster as you can get. That is so awesome. So awesome. Let's put another one. Let's put it back in there. Hopefully we might find something else. Might be get another one. I ain't caught any that big in a very long time. And to catch it on a fishing pole, that's cool. The flooded waters bring out the giants of all species. Stand my tree back up. That's how I tell when I get a bite, my tree falls over. We're getting another bite, everybody. Got him. Oh, he got off. That looked like a big shiner. Those are one thing that I catch. If I catch them, they don't go back. Only downside of fishing around creek banks. Everything wants to get a hold of your line, not just the fish. Ooh, get off of there. that was another crawfish. Got him. Ooh, that's a big one. Bigger one. All right, y'all. Look at that. We got a bigger one. I believe this one might be a female. Pretty creek chub. That might be a tankery populator. That one goes in the bucket. Ooh, that was a big fish. I didn't even get the pole set down. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, I hope he's seen that. That was about an 8 inch. I think I found them in the frenzy. Ooh, got him. Stuck him. Another big creek chub. A lot better than that first one. Oh, I hate it when they do this. Well, you're going for bait anyways. You have to keep that guy, but that's still a pretty creek chub. Not as big as the ones that I was wanting to keep. The ones I was wanting to keep were much, much, much bigger. I'm looking for something about that long. I know they're in here. I've had them pull my pole off the bank before. The water I'm fishing is about 3 feet deep. Which, for a creek, ain't bad. And you can't have much more fun than this. Well, you can always have more fun, but sitting here on the riverside, got a whole bucket of worms that I caught last night. Like, look at all these. Look at all these worms I caught last night. That's last night's picking on the last video. And look, now they're getting put to use. Oh, crawdad got me in the bush. Look at that. Look how bad they picked my worm. Alright guys, we just got a monster hit. Let's get him. Oh, I think we got one of them big ones. Oh yes. Look at that, y'all. Oop, oop, don't fall off. Look at that. That's one of them great big monsters we were trying after. Look at that for a creek chub, y'all. And they still get bigger than this. They get much bigger than this guy. But that is a fantastic catch. Look at that. You get my whole finger in his mouth. That is a fantastic catch. And I barely skin hooked him. Oop, 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 oop. Stop your flopping. One more look at him. Beautiful. In the bucket with you. Yes. That is good stuff. Told you when they hit, they about pulled my stick over. There's got a tree down there I pruned up the leaves or pruned up the branches on, and when them big buggers hit it, you gotta be careful sometimes because they'll swim under rocks on you, which is always a huge possibility. But that's the size that we're after. And like always, I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. You mean the world to me, everybody who watches. And I really hope you enjoyed them. And, look right there. Oh, look at, that was gonna say, that was little bitty shiner. I saw him pretty good. I wish I got him. He'd have been in the bucket for the food for the rest of the fish. Oh yeah, and creek chubs are extremely predatory. They will eat other fish and crawdads and whatever. You can actually take pieces of creek chubs they caught, cut them into pieces like you would for catfishing, just little pieces, and the big creek chubs will eat them. I might try that later, just with that one that got mangled there earlier. That might be something good to show y'all. I think we're getting another bite. Oh, I think I got another crawdad. I do. Oh, come back here. Look at that. We got another crawdad. We got a blue one. Check that out. Sitting there munching on that piece of worm. Get rid of that leaf so I can see you good. Look at that pretty little guy. Time to replenish my hook. How we doing? So the way I'm rigging up these worms is really simple. I mean, really simple. But it's a surefire way. It works. And they don't get pulled off very often, as you see. So what I do is I take it and I go straight down the piece that I just tore off, and I feed it all the way through and up onto the line a little ways, see? And the reason for that is it hangs straight. And the fish, they could tug and pull on it as much as they want, and they're not going to get it off that line as easy as they would if I was to just thread it, in this way and out that way, and in this way and out that way. Now, some worms you have to do that way, but I like doing it like this. This works much more effective. It's better in the current. It doesn't get spun up as much. Oh, daggone it, pulled it out of its face. About a month ago. Getting a bite. Oh, daggone it, pulled it out of its face. Alright, friends, I think we got another one. Ooh, look, yep, yeah, we do. Well, check that out. Another one that swallowed the hook. That's alright, they don't go to waste. I got a pet catfish at home. That or they make great crawdad bait. Oh, get in there, buddy. Friends, my camera has paused. Oh crap. We have got another one. Look at that giant monster crawdad. Holy crap, that makes two of them, huh? Let go of my fish. Let go of my goby. Ah, whatever. Look at that, y'all. That is two enormous crawfish. I mean, enormous. It's got a hold of my little goby fish. I guess it's gonna make it dinner. Ain't nothing I can do about it now. It's got a hold of it. Might as well just give it to him. But that is phenomenal. Look at how big they are. Those are huge. I think I'm getting another bite. Oh, I got another crawdad. Check that out. This is a day for crawdads. They're all out here in this muddy water. Get off that leaf. Get off that leaf. Not as big as the last two, but that's still a dandy crawdad. Look at the size of his pinchers. In the bucket with you. They loving that worm. Yeah. See if they knock it again. Oh, oh. Either we got something good or it's under a stick. Oh, it got off. That happens. That was a crawdad. That was definitely a crawdad. Look how mangled that is. Here, let's do this. While we're at it, we're gonna put a little bigger chunk of worm on.
Well, bro, I'll holler at you again.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's great talking with you, friend, for sure.
Heck yeah. Hey, do you know anybody?
Oh, that sucker took me in the current. Ooh, that was a big one. I almost ate sinker. That's one of them ones I've been trying to get.
I told you there's some bluegill and stuff in here and catfish.
Oh, there definitely are bluegills in here. I've caught them. I've caught some decent ones.
I was looking for me a bicycle with the motor on it. So I said, fuck that, gas is too high.
Oh, pulled me out the way. See if I can get it to hit it again. Horn blows the driver.
I got two more.
It came on.
Well, buddy, I want to head home before it gets too dark.
Alright, hey, it's nice talking with you, bud.
See you, bro.
Look my channel up. Couple more minutes, I'll head out. That was a friend passing by.